Hey everyone, I'm Daffa. Welcome to the video, and today we're gonna talk about anxious attachment. When I was 16, I was scared to giving my opinion. I was afraid to reprimand my friends when they do something wrong. I do that because I was scared to losing them. I was feared to being alone, and I was insecure when facing the world by oneself. And someday I heard the podcast, and the podcast is talking about my struggle. And the struggle, turns out, has a name. That name is anxious attachment.
The word attachment was first introduced by Edward John Bowlby. Who is he? He's a psychiatrist and psychoanalyst from England. He's interested in studying child development. John Bowlby explained that the relationships between parents and children will long last enough to impact the human lifespan, starting from the child's lack of attachment to the mother or the maternal deprivation. Acceptance of the environment stimulus the develop of a secure attachment and develop a child's trust not only in the caregiver but also in the environment. This has a positive effect on the process. Attachment begins early in the first years of life. Ainsworth and Belsky, 1988, explained that the baby's experience with a caregiver is the main foundation for develop of attachment relationships. The main thing is a mother's or caregiver's responsiveness and delay in responding to the baby's signal. Attachment style develop in childhood and continue into adulthood. Feeling lonely is because we haven't been able to relate to what we want, haven't fully understood ourselves, and haven't forgiven mistakes in our childhood. To overcome that, we can do first aid in reducing the anxiety that controls us. First, by applying a fair behavior to yourself, not continuing to sacrifice yourself for the sake of pleasing others, and trying to affirm that the past will pass. Saying that alone will not make something scary, then imagine our present self meeting us when we were small, when we were a child, and saying to our small self, if we have to forgive the mistakes of our caregiver and educator roles when we were small, trying to represent that we will take care of ourselves in childhood and ensure that we will in childhood, this little one will be safe and fine with us. The second, try to explore the potential and values that we have. With this, we will unconsciously develop thoughts. Without someone present consciously, it won't be a problem, because we can solve the problem ourselves by implementing the values that we have by utilizing our strengths. The third, do many activities that do not involve the presence of other people. Train ourselves to travel alone to where we want. Try to find our way, and on the way we have a lot of time to talk to ourselves, get to know ourselves, what we're feeling, what we want to say, where our feet going next, and we will determine that. Fourth, relaxation or meditation. Just 10 to 15 minutes we can do relaxation. Through social media, as it's today, we can easily use the available methods. From here, we will build closeness between ourselves. And the last one, if indeed the anxious attachment is at an advanced stage, we can directly contact experts such as psychologists or psychiatrists to get more systematic help.